Hey guys, greetings again from Middle Tennessee. I'm going to go at this hole number 7 in the Vintage Open and the Pro level with a Rock 7 and a big dog, and we're going to use a Titan ball for that second shot. And so I'm also going to put on the Hornet because of its accuracy for the third shot, assuming we get the second shot positioned where we'd like to have it. See what we got in this chest here real quick. What kind of goodies we get. Okay, let's go on in here. Well, now I gotta see, I'm always the Rock, big dog, Hornet. Okay, Titan, hole 7. Now we're ready. Now with on this drive with the Rock, I like taking the Rock to this hole because, well, on this low of a tour, I like taking a Rock because of the ball guide. And on the with a 7, with a Rock 7, I'm not going to use any top spin at all on this drive. Probably. I'll wait and see what the wind we get. Now, if you have a Rock 6, don't use any top spin. If you have a Rock 4 or 5, use 2 top spin with the Rock 4 or 5. If you have a Rock 8, you might even want to use some backspin or pull back where you set from where you set up, one or the other, because it'd be too much actually. The Rock 8, if you're going at this with a Titan, and do bring a Titan on this one because of that second shot. You want to get it up there as far as you possibly can. And of course, they are making the winds easy on us in this tournament so far. The winds have been real easy on us. So let me look at this. I'm thinking that with the Rock 7, I don't need to use any top spin at all. No, definitely not. So I just want to say I'm going to be landing right up in there. Just a hair right curl there. Not using any spin at all because I don't want to bleed out into that rough, and I'm hoping this isn't going to. No, it's not. See, so you don't need any spin. If your rock is at a 6 or a 7, don't use any spin. If your rock is at a 5 or a 6, you got a few yards less power. You want to use 2 top, no more than 2 top. And don't use any power, extra power. Don't pull back any power at all. Just use normal power when you're pulling back on this. They've added some pretty neat graphics and stuff on these hoes. I kind of like them. What is that, like an Italian look? Is that Italian? To get that vineyard effect in there, I would think, maybe. Anyway, we don't want to be where he is. So I'm going to go right up here. I'm going to go ahead and use all my top spin and about 1 right spin on this. And I could probably just hit normal power here. I'm just going to do slight overpower, not much, because we don't have any accuracy on this dog. And so if you great ball it too much, you could really be in trouble. And any more overpower, I'd have been up there in that rough with that great ball to the left. I hit a bad great ball to the left. And so with the wind they give you, they're giving you a really good wind, so you don't need all that power. Not if you're a big dog. What was my big dog? A 7. So you certainly don't need that for sure. See, this guy's got himself in a position you certainly don't want to be in. I'm anxious to see what kind of wind we're going to have from that angle where I actually shot it up there further than or left further away from the hole than I wanted to be. I didn't mean to great ball that to the left. And a great bow on a big dog is never pretty because you don't have much accuracy with a big dog. So he should be all right there. He should be able to chip in and get his eagle. Let's see. He had to do a saucy magic shot. What do I usually do on this? I think what I do is I don't use any spin, and I set that ball about that far from the hole. And I think you want to over adjust slightly on this one. Or is it under adjust? Well, it doesn't matter because I great balled it to the right. That was awful. But that distance was right. You just don't use any spin at all. And it's not over adjust. I think it's normal adjust. I'm not sure because I hit too bad of a great ball. That was just a horrible shot. But anyway, that's the way we play that. No spin at all. No top, no bottom, no spin on that chip shot. See you on the